Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of the Female Thrive podcast, Manifest and Level Up. Before I tell you how to manifest in the right way, you need to understand that you can receive anything you want, but you need to claim that you deserve it and you need to put in the work. So we often talk about manifesting like in a way I think of X, Y, Z, and it's going to happen and become a reality. The truth is that no, you don't know if it will happen. If everyone manifests to be a millionaire, then the majority should be a millionaire by now, right? The reason behind this is that we live in a world that is working by the law of cause and effect. And before I explain you this point, you need to understand the first step, which is to trust the process. Now, in my religion, we say that if it is good for me, then I allow it to happen. So in that sense, you don't take God out of the equation. So I refer in this episode to God, but you can refer to the universe or whatever you are believing in, okay? So you need to think of it like this. You need to think of it like, if this someone is not good for me, then take me away from it or take it away from me. So if I don't trust God to let go of something that has hurt me or has been toxic in my life, then God won't bring me the right person. So I want you to understand that manifesting is not only like visualizing. What makes a difference in modern manifesting is that in this case, you are humble about the stuff that you want or do not want, and you know that it may or may not even the best thing for you. The thing about modern manifesting is that you already think you know that something is good for you, but then again, you actually don't. It's the same as you are trying to manifest to spend your whole life with this specific person, but sometimes you don't get to stay together with the person because God knows that they are not good for you. And the first thing is that you need to let past people and past situations go. Some people are trying to be in a better place with their relationship, but they cling to their old relationship and they just wonder why it has never worked out. So you need to let go of people and situations to invite better people and invite better situations. So the right way to tell yourself in this example is to ask God that you may find someone who is good for you, no matter who the person is that you will end up in a relationship with. And then you walk with the open heart to attract the person that is meant to be in your life, okay? The second point is to be patient. So sometimes we don't always get what we want, and this is because wanting something is a process of believing in it and putting your best effort into it. You cannot receive it right away because you just started wanting something. The thing is that the second you decide that you no longer need something is the second it comes through. Like, how many times have you observed this in your life? When you didn't care about it, it just happened. The second you decide, you have infinite patience and you do not care, it takes long time because you are so busy with the process, is the second it comes through. Because listen, desire and manifestation, that cannot happen at the same time. Problem and solution cannot exist at the same time. So how can you be in a request for something and have it at the same time? You can't. Deciding that you already have everything that you could ever need or want as a vibrational state is what calls everything into your life that you are still wanting. You have to shift your mind into a place of not wanting it anymore, but working as much as you can toward it. Now focus on what you now have that you once wanted. Focus on the having energy. Focus on the neutrality energy of that and see what happens from there. The third point is that you need to be grateful what has been given to you. So be grateful for what you are having now. Be grateful that you are healthy. Be grateful that you are having food, that you are not fighting for your safety every single day. The fact that you have a phone, water, electricity, a bed. So before you manifest and ask God for something, say what you are grateful for. Practice this daily to get the right mindset at the right frequency. When you are going on social media, you won't be able to practice gratitude because you are constantly comparing yourself and being miserable about why people have this house, why some people have this car, why they have this relationship that you do not have. And some people, they lost their loved ones and they wish they still had them around. They are devastated despite having so much money. Some people are struggling with heavy depression, even though they can buy an entire island if they want to. There are some things in life you cannot buy. Many things cannot ever be replaced with materialism, because what do you want to do if you do not have health? If you do not have the right people? So always remember how precious life can be and live your life from abundance and love before you even can attract what you need and want in your life. And I practice, for example, gratitude 5 times a day. And I say the same thing over and over again. And sometimes it brings me to that state that I cannot even resist to message the people I love, Today I just messaged my family that I'm grateful that God made them my family, and my mother thanked me and my brother for being her children. And my brother thanked us that he could live his dream because of us. So what I'm saying is that gratitude is never an act that will be like something that is lost just because you share or because you feel it. Like love, gratitude, this is unlimited. It's in all of us. Love is always there within us. It is just sometimes that the external situations that are distracting us and we don't see the love coming through that is within us. So my next point is to be rational about people and situations. So while you trust in God and the universe to let go whenever it is the right time for you to let go, you need to understand that you need to be rational about people and situations when you want to level up and manifest something in your life, okay? When you find yourself in a situation like having a new job, getting into a new relationship, or starting to get to know a new person, you should never ever expect much from them. So let's assume you have a pointing system. You should never give any external factors 100 points right away. Gradually get yourself familiar with the situations and people and start your expectations from 0, and then you can add points to it whenever you find something nice that contributes any significant aspect to your life, like for your health, money, or your happiness. And let's say you started dating this new person. Okay, you're seeing him more often to figure out who he really is. And the worst thing you can do is to have a crush or fall in love with this person right away. You don't even know that person. You cannot make this assumption about who he really is or who she really is, what he or she does, and what history that person has based on what they're telling you, okay? And what I want to say is that just learn how to be patient and grow to be in love with something or with someone. And when I say grow into things, that also goes for having a new job. Assess if you can trust the words of the leaders and decision makers within the company. Assess their business strategy, what products they sell. And you need to count 1 + 1 in your head, if that makes sense, okay? And try to evaluate it. Just because they tell you that you are a great asset, it doesn't mean you are their priority. But I know a lot of people, they are falling for it because they give situations 100 points right away, and all the commitments, and that despite less what they get in return. So when they are telling you are important to them, it is often a way of them telling themselves that they lose money when you leave them. So don't always rely on like the words of affirmations from external people. And I know for some people, maybe it works because they get the most affirmations through maybe climbing up the ladders or from other people. But you need to understand that in most cases, facts are speaking louder than words. So whenever you get into a new situation, you need to understand that you need to treat them all the same. Treat a new job just like a new date, like new people or new situations. And be grateful for the things you see throughout the day, and let them prove to you that they are the right places and the right people for you to stay. My next point is that you need to have a clear vision when you manifest. While you should not be delusional about people and situations, start believing in yourself. And I know it is hard for you because sometimes you think, okay, this is maybe delusional, or it doesn't sound so right of what you're believing in. Maybe it sounds in a way selfish, but you need to start to become delusional about yourself. Why? Because having greater goals and visions in life requires you to think of something bigger that you have experienced before. You need to know where you want to be in your life. Without a vision in your life, you can so easily let people tell you what you are doing with your time and energy. It's the same as Carl Jung said, if you don't know who you are, the world will tell you. And you know, some people, they want to manifest money, but then again, okay, why do you need money? What do you want to do with that money? The thing is that you will always have money. Money is in abundance out there in the world. But you need to know why you want that money. What do you want? Is it a house? Is it so you can chase a passion? Or do you want to go to travel? What is that you want? So visualize and feel the new state. Let's say you want to become more confident. You want to be better in public speaking. You want to be seen and recognized by other people. Then you need to tell yourself that you are beautiful and confident, and people love listening to you and they love to see you. Tell this yourself over and over again. Or let's say, for example, you have been heartbroken. Then you tell yourself, this is what God has protected me from, so I can attract a better person in my life because I am loved and I deserve every love from this earth. And if you don't believe any of it, then just think that you are. Be delusional. When you repeat things in your head so many times, it will come into your life. Affirmations are like telling your goals over and over and over again. But from the energy that you already have it. Start to act and think about what you want to become and have in your life. Be that person already. While you are working on it, become an even better version of that person. Things will become a reality to you. It is just a matter of time, and you will get it when you expect it the least. I promise. So write the things down you want to have in your life and visualize it. It will all work out for you because it is so powerful, because your subconscious mind will register the words and make you work towards it, even though your conscious mind already has forgotten about it. And you need to understand that words are so powerful, like so powerful that it will manifest in this 3D world with your action. You will feel the words. You are affirming them and you will feel it over and over again. Thoughts become emotions. Emotions will become energy, and energy creates your reality. The next point is that you need to remove anything that makes you insecure. Okay, if you are on social media and you are insecure, why are you then on social media? The wise decision is to delete your social media, or at least take a break. Seeing all filtered people, or sometimes also just beautiful people posting their best life, will make you unhappy when you are insecure. Understand that it won't contribute anything to your life. If you already feel insecure, then delete or unfollow these people. Just try to avoid watching those kind of content. Don't consume it, and just focus on building your self-esteem. I also hear a lot of people just say like, these girls are just fake, they never look like this in real life. You know, but the truth is that people are just making statements they don't know. The truth is that there are naturally beautiful born girls out there. They are that gorgeous. You know, I have friends, I know people who are beautiful and they present themselves in real life as they do on social media. So think about it, like, what will you do when you see those people on the streets? Most probably you will feel so insecure about it as well. So understand, like, your insecurity is your problem. Your insecurity is your responsibility to fix it. It's not people's fault. So that's why I tell you, if you are insecure and you see those things on social media, just delete social media. So be aware of what triggers you. Build your confidence and just focus on people who can elevate you, that can teach you something, people who can lift you up. This goes for friendship. It goes for relationships you're having. Find people who are lifting you up. especially when you feel at your lowest, and who can make you grow spiritually, mentally, and financially. The next point is that you need to understand that everything you want is already there. So let's say you want to move to Dubai. What you want already exists. Dubai already exists. Your task is just to find a plan how to get there. Or let's say you want to have a loving, caring partner. This person already exists. You just need to actively get to know people, to know who is right for you. You want $1 million? Millions of dollars already exist. But you need to know how you get $1 million. There are, in fact, many millionaires out there and even billionaires. So you need to stop living with a lack of mindset. Many people think about how they will never be able to accomplish things because they don't have rich parents, the education that they require. Now think about why so many people can have a great life and live their dreams, but not you. You need to stop telling yourself that you are not good enough because of some external factors that has shaped you in the way you are right now. Look at Sylvester Stallone. He was homeless before he was famous with Rocky. He was living at the bus station. And now you are comfortably consuming this content from your home. You see, it is about the people who do not look at their circumstances. So all they do is that they believe they can and they deserve to have it, whatever they want to have. And those people are the ones who become successful. So my last point is that you need to eliminate desperate energy, okay? Have you ever think about how often that has happened, that the less you want a person, the more they want you? And you know why? It is because you are the main character in your life. Whenever you focus on yourself, whenever you elevate yourself and you make your world the best place to be, they will see that because you will radiate this energy, and this affects automatically your surroundings. So if you are desperate and then you are telling God you don't trust him, and your fear is bigger than the trust in God's process, God will test you through your highs and your lows. He will see if you are worthy of receiving what you have wished for. So understand, whenever you are thinking you are at the lowest and nothing works out for you, be it like a relationship, a career path that you chose, think about how much of all those lows you had in your life have upgraded your life every single time. How many times did you upgrade it? Because you have gone through so much hardship and you have waited so patiently to get what you want. Believe me, patience will be rewarded, not desperation. So take this example. If you have ordered something in the restaurant, you also feel relaxed because you know what you have ordered and you know it will come because you have worked for the money, and with the money you pay for the food that will be delivered. So if you ask God for something, you need to think of it like this as well. Just relax. It will be there, sometimes sooner, sometimes later, but patience is the biggest strength you can show when you want to manifest something and whenever you want it to come into your life. So you need to start to make the switch instead of just sitting at home scrolling on your phone waiting for someone to save your world, okay? So be responsible for whatever you want to achieve, what you want to make your life of. Start to see the beauty of your everyday surroundings. Start to have more fun. Do what is good for you. If you are in your main character energy, people will be drawn to you. You will have better opportunities. You will attract the right people in your life and the best things you have ever dreamed of. So never ever stop believing in yourself, believing that you deserve all of the great things in the world. If you start doing all of this, you will see that the world that you have created is the place to be and nowhere else. So I hope you have learned something from this episode, and I appreciate it if you could leave me a review and any ideas you're having about what you want to listen to in the next episode. Thank you for listening. Bye.